Welcome back to Alabama Live, this special edition at Riverwalk Stadium as we get ready for the season opener of the Montgomery Biscuits, their 14th season opener. This is very exciting. Hey, parents, if you have some teenagers out there who aspire to be in the minors out here or maybe even go up to the majors, we want to talk about summer camps and clinics, whether or not they're essential or it might be a waste of money. We have from Potential Magazine, publisher Pam Mashburn, and also sports performance specialist at Rehab Works and director of baseball at Sports Academy, Mark Fuller. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
You're all about making sure that your money is well spent when it comes to taking care of your teenagers.
Right. And you know what? The emotions when you have a teen athlete take over and you end up spending a ton of money because you're like, I've got to make sure they have exposures because what if they were to become a pro and I didn't do the summer camp?
Right.
So we went to talk to Mark and say, does that really make a difference? Like, how do we decide which ones to do? There's so many.
Mark, and that is an excellent question. There is a lot offered out there. How do you maneuver through that and make sure you're picking what's right for your child?
I think the biggest question is number of kids and cost. If you're spending a lot of money and there's 500 kids, you're going to lose the instruction. One-on-one is the best, but we can't all get that. So I think, a proven history, this camp's been around for a while. How much does it cost? And coach, how many kids are you going to have? Because a lot of the camps are money makers, which is fine for the coaches. As long as they do a good job and have it well staffed, we're okay. But I think those are the three questions to ask. Number of kids, how much, and then how long has this been going on?
So if you're a parent, of course, you're wanting your child to get as much of that time as possible. You need to do your homework.
Right. So I guess one of the questions I always hear is, will the coaches take notice? Will they get discovered at these camps?
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things they tout for the high school kids.
Right. Well, I think the older your kids are, and I think it's all sports, not just baseball or softball, I think the older your kids are, the travel team makes more sense because you want to get on a good travel team where you're exposed to college coaches. So the younger kids, not so much. I mean, we got history that says, we have research that says the more we play, the more injury prone we are. So the camps are a good thing for younger kids, kind of building the foundation, getting the instruction. And then as they get older, it's more about exposure. So you want your money to have some return on it. So if my daughter's playing in front of coaches, that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. And at camps, you don't get that all the time. So at camps, you get more instruction. As you get older, you want more coaches in the stands.
And they tell you what the folks are looking for when those scouts are out there. Those people, if you've been working with them for a while, they know your strengths and weaknesses, and they can tell you what to do.
So it depends on your focus. If you have a younger child, it's more about the foundation. If you have an older child, it's more about the exposure. And really, the old saying that if you're good enough, they'll find you. If your child is good enough, if they're gifted enough, a coach is going to find them because there's lots of money being spent right now on recruiting. And they don't miss. They just don't miss a good player. So that still holds true.
Yeah, but here we are standing here, moms, and we're thinking our kid is the best all the time.
They are, aren't they?
No matter what, if they strike out every time, they're still our favorite player, right?
That's right.
Okay, so as you're looking and you're doing your homework, I guess cost is a big factor, but you got to have a ratio there, I guess, because you're going to pay more, or you should expect to pay more if you're going for that one-on-one.
Right, no question. The bigger schools like Auburn University, Alabama, they're going to do a really good job with their summer camps. They're looking for players somewhat out of their camps, but they've got a reputation. They have a name, and they can't afford to make a mess of it because it's not good. Lots of alumni in the state, lots of focus. So those camps are good, but they're expensive. Mm-hmm. AUM here in Montgomery, probably not as expensive, but Coach Lovers does a great job. So you're going to get probably a good camp there for less money, less exposure, or less public interest, but yet a good camp. So you can do it just because the name is not big. Doesn't mean you lose. Just got to be sure it's proven. It's been around for a while, and the coaches are going to do a good job.
Well, and one of the things that we talk about at Potential Magazine is this is a great way for a student to try on a college and kind of live in the dorm, kind of have that little bit of independence and see like what I want to attend here when I go to college.
Absolutely.
So there are a lot of benefits
there
aside
are.
from being out there for a scout to see you. You can actually go visit those colleges and see if this is something that's good for you and your children. Thank you for that. Good advice there. Always good to see you. Go to potentialmagazine.com if you want to know more about this or any of the topics that we talk about every week here on Alabama Live. You guys have a great weekend.
Thanks,
Tanya.
And